everybody, and welcome back to another event vlog. Not only another event vlog, but another star event vlog, which is very, very exciting. I give you none for 15 months and then you get 2 in the space of, with my editing, a couple of weeks, I would hope.
70 mph speed limit camera ahead.
Great, sat-nav just interrupting there. Anyway, today is a rather exciting one as we are heading to walk the course at
70 mph speed limit camera ahead.
I'm going to turn that down. At a new BE venue, a BE venue that not only have I never competed at before, but nobody has ever competed at before because it's the first time this event has ever run. It's called Blindley Heath, so we have no idea what to expect when heading to walk the course. Is it going to be hilly? Is it going to be flat? Is it going to be up to height? Is it not? All things we're going to discover together. And with me on this journey, I have my dream team. I've got Mum in the front, and I've got Dan in the back. Shout out to Dan because he's actually just started a new job and he's taking off like both days this weekend, both of his free time to come and event with us. That's very exciting. But yeah, we are currently stuck on the M25 going very, very, very slowly. So I thought it was a good time to speak to you, open up the vlog. I will cut now to when we arrive because what you're really interested in is seeing this brand new course. We've made it! Lovely new horse trails. There's a lot of cars here. Everyone's come to walk the course a day early.
Surrey and Burstow branch of the Pony Club. Is that Pony Club field? Maybe it's associated.
And also look how green this grass is. They've obviously had more rain than we have.
Well, they did say that.
Oh, and someone's back.
Hi. Did you hear that?
Proceed to the route.
Yeah. First fence, which is getting abuse from both of my help party. What did you just say?
I said it looks nice.
You said it looks nice, did you? Yeah. Apparently it's too small.
It's kind and inviting.
That's what we like. Off he goes through the water. I don't think he's striding it. I don't think he's... See what he says. How many steps?
37.
Nice little technical fence here. Skinny. Right, we are back from our course walk. I've got 2 boys who
Three
both...
boys.
Stop. Who both want dinner. They're both very excited for food, but little does Star know I'm actually going to plat him up first. And we've got Dan here, who is supposed to be tack cleaning, yet he seems to be doing an awful lot of nothing. I've agreed to pay him in Chinese takeaway if he can clean my bridles and my boots and my saddles, which I think is quite a reasonable deal. But lo and behold, here he is doing nothing. I'm about to start plaiting Star up. I thought I would quickly chat to you about the course a little bit. I am joking, by the way, before I get comments saying that I'm not nice to Dan. Like, I am nice to him.
It's not nice.
I am. The course I think is lovely, actually. It's really nice. Largely uphill. For the amount of uphill, there's a surprisingly small amount of downhill, which I know that doesn't make sense, but really good for me because I'm not a big fan of downhill on Star. He can take a hold a little bit, so that's all very, very positive. The jumps themselves are interesting. The course is, I would say, quite long for a 90, but it might just be that I haven't done many 90s in a while. It's about 5 minutes and 20 seconds or something, the optimum time, so yeah, a reasonably long one, but again, that should suit Star. Lots of big spaces in between fences so I can open them up and have time to bring him back. So I think, I mean, I don't want to jinx anything, it should be a course that suits Star. However, the cross-country warm-up is literally next to the dressage arenas, so that won't suit Star. But we're unsure as to whether cross-country would have started or not when I go dressage, because I've got a very early time, so I've got to figure that all out. Anyway, I'm going to plait Star up, get the boys fed and out so that I can go inside and enjoy my Chinese takeaway. And I probably won't actually update you until tomorrow unless something particularly exciting happens. How's the tack cleaning going, Dan?
Yeah, just getting a saddle.
Oh, look at him working hard because he wants that sweet and sour chicken. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is 4:30. I don't think I've ever vlogged in this low light before, so I'm not sure how my camera's going to find it, but I am joined with two hungry, confused boys, not really sure why they're in at this time. Anyway, if you've seen my Pony Club Show Jumping Championships vlog with Star, you may know that Mum felt that I was running a little bit late in the morning, that I didn't wake up early enough. I disagree, but time did run away with me and we didn't get enough stuff done. So I have woken up and left so much time for bathing, little tune-ups, and someone's actually stayed clean for once, which I'm not really complaining about. So I've got a fair amount of time. Just can't believe it's 4:30 and I'm outside vlogging. How bizarre. Okay, so it is a few minutes past 5 and look who's finally decided to grace us with his presence.
Good morning, everyone.
He was not that chirpy off camera. He was like, oh, why am I up? It's
You've
so
actually
early.
said so many times this morning. You're so chirpy this morning.
Yeah, you are now. For anyone who's just clicked on, Dan just did a plat check, which is not making it into the final vlog because they are awful.
Another plat check then.
It's not going in. Right, let's go. I'm not even sure it's going to be enough light to, like, the camera to pick up us loading, but we try anyway. You're still getting quite thick and stuff, really.
And we found Flo.
You're meant to be helping Mum close up the lorry.
Oh, sorry.
We are on the road and we have some daylight. Got Dan in the back, Mum in the front, and we're doing good. I think we're alright time-wise. Yeah, not actually that much to update you on, but the dressage test, I haven't touched on that, is my favourite dressage test of every BE dressage test. B95, and if you know the test, it's a lot of circles, a lot of half circles, just generally a nice test. But we're looking forward to getting there, taking everything on. It's been pretty smooth sailing so far. Just thought I'd show you my face now. It was light, but more when we get there. We've made it! We've arrived and we're actually running early, which everyone's so happy about because it means they could have had an extra 15 minutes of bed. But we're running early, which is good times. We're questioning how they've parked us because they've kind of like, I'll spin you around, like we're all packed in, which is fine now, but when we come to leave, are we going to be able to get out? Stay tuned, that's the big question of the vlog. Dan's woken up, it's a miracle. He's been asleep on the way here. I haven't put any footage of you in this time though, so you owe me. And we're ready to go and have a good day. Who's feeling good? Yep.
Better now, I can't see you.
Just trying to... Oh, look how helpful he is. Look how helpful he is. And then if we pop through here...
talking to you like a dog.
No problem. You can see the man of the hour. Hello, Star. How are you feeling? Was that your impression of Star?
Yeah.
It's so cold, guys. It is such a change from last time we were out. So I'm in a coat, rate Dan's coat. I actually think it suits you. Give us a little twirl. God, the whole lorry shakes. Anyway, we're gonna get on, I think, is the plan. But we're in quite a good time, which is good. Yeah, I'm chilly. Need more layers. Okay, so a little bit more forceful than that. Like grab it. If you need to lean, lean. It's up now, so why don't I just hand it to you?
Okay.
We'll save picking out feet for another. Here Dan is cleaning out his first ever stud hole. Oh yeah, you got the cotton wool there, that's good.
Nice clean foot there.
Thank you. It's quite satisfying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here he goes, his first tapping experience. Oh, and he's straight in first time. Any advice for people at home now you're a pro?
Just go for it and don't be worried about.
Do you want the stud now?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you very
Dan's
much.
doing the studs and I'm doing the tail. What are you doing?
I've taught him everything he knows. I'm the instructor. Yeah, actually that tail in the light as well, the sunlight, that tail is like so white.
Molting.
The heat pad is definitely working. Someone is fast asleep. No go time. Okay.
No go time.
What has Dan promised you?
Oh, so
condition?
yeah, go on.
And Nando's if she gets sub 31 dressage. Because Nando's is her favourite, it's not just me.
It is, but if you've followed my eventing journey for a while, you'll know that that's happened maybe twice in the whole time I've been vlogging, and definitely at least once of those have been on Towie. So Towie wishes
Shall
me
we
here
make a
now.
new rule? If it's above 38, you have to get me a Nando's.
Oh, I don't like that rule so much.
That's-
Okay. No excuses for being late. Hopefully we don't notice the difference between the warm up and the WASN. It just gets tense. Right, hello everybody. I thought I'd give you a little wee bit of context for this voiceover that you're about to hear because it's going to be rubbish. It's 2 PM, the vlog is coming out at 6 PM, so I've got 4 hours, I've got to upload, I've got to make the thumbnail, all sorts. And I've just got back from an overnight flight from Luton. I've had about 2 hours sleep, so please bear with me. I had saved my dressage sheet so that I could give you all the comments and I cannot find it anywhere, so I'm going to sort of blind react. I have watched this footage once, but a while ago, so this is going to have to do. And straight off the bat, did you see that lady walk out in front of Star? I was so impressed with how he handled it because that's the exact kind of thing that he'd usually use as an excuse to sort of set him off. Like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, therefore I must be spooky. So I was really happy that he had it together. I didn't canter him in the warm-up arena, partly.
Which car that was? That was Flo's. Hopefully she knows.
That's when I'm stressing about whether I know if my bell's gone. I did, for once.
Good.
So I didn't canter in the warm-up, partly because I was running a little bit late, but partly pre-planned, just meant I actually actioned it. And I think it sort of tricked him and confused him. He didn't realise the test had started because he thought the warm-up can't possibly be over. So he actually stayed really nice and calm. I'm not saying that this is perfect by any stretch of the imagination. He could move a lot more forward. I could ride a bit more accurately, but if you compare it to the tension that was there in the Aston vlog, I would say this is pretty different and it felt nice to ride, which is very different to Aston. The other thing that was massively on our side is right at the start of this clip. I trotted down to the arena At WASN I couldn't do that. I couldn't trot down to the arena because you had to go down a slope, there were other horses in the way, but I could actually trot down to this arena, which I think helped a lot. And so far I think the test is looking nice. I think it's looking a bit bland, but I'll take bland. I really will.
Hang in there, Star.
So obviously, having not cantered in the warm-up, our first canter wasn't necessarily going to be the most amazing, and I had to sort of sacrifice that. I didn't think it was awful. I actually thought the transition could be a lot worse considering we hadn't cantered in the warm-up. But we did fall back trot massively there, which isn't ideal. And then I should have pushed him on a little bit more here, you know, not cut that corner. But this is exactly what I mean later when I say that I was sort of like costing myself some accuracy marks to keep the peace. I think that's a classic example of that. That canter transition was a little laboured, but again, he's holding it together.
She did say this was her favourite of all the BE tests, didn't she? It would, especially with Nando's and I.
Lovely bit of commentary there from Mum and Dan. So I do remember from looking at the judges' sheet, this walk lost us some marks. It was very laboured, and I was a little bit too scared to sort of ask for more and fear we might lose it. And then when I sort of did, we jogged, I think, any second now.
Yeah, that's that old jog.
And the judge absolutely slated us for that. Fair enough, you know, you're not meant to jog in a walk. I think we got a 4, and your long range free walk is doubled, so automatically that's, you know, not great. And then I think we got 5 for our medium walk as well, which isn't great. I guess actually, maybe it does make sense, it was very laboured.
Let's walk down the centre line anyway. It's very unusual. Oh no, it's short.
Very wiggly final centre line. I hadn't really seen that before.
Hopefully the front end's straight.
And then the hole wasn't straight either. So, you know.
Well, I think overall she'll be delighted. What do you think? Oh, what do you think?
Perfect, I think that's a sub 31.
Yes, Flo!
Dressage is done and not too disappointed. Tried something new. I didn't canter him in the warm-up, so I don't think he thought the warm-up was over. He thought we were still warming up, and it worked. I was just saying to Mum and Dan off camera, we sacrificed quite a lot of accuracy because I wanted to keep the peace. We've done a test with no tension in now, which is like, it's so good to know that that's in him. So very, very happy with that. Yeah, it's not going to be like the best mark ever, but hopefully it's going to be better than last week. And the feeling he gave me was totally different. He gave me the feeling of a horse that wanted to be there doing the test, even if maybe he was a bit confused because he thought that he hadn't warmed up. But the short warm up, no canter, actually seemed to work really, really well. So I'm hoping, I'm going to say 34 for my dressage, but I'm going to take you around to see Dan and Mum and see what they're going to guess. Right, scores on the doors. Guess, you go first.
Are you going to guess a 30.5?
You're going to guess that?
Yes.
That means you owe me a Nando's.
I was out last week by so much, I'm nervous to say, but I think definitely sub 35. I reckon 32 to 33.
I said 34, so those are the guesses. Let's see who's closest. We'll keep you updated. No, but the point was, it was a test that I was happy with. He was way more relaxed and calm. He didn't throw his toys up the pram. Lots to work on, but actually it feels like we've got somewhere to work on it from now, so happy. Right, still no dressage score in. It's been about an hour, so I'm getting ready to show jump. Maybe it's not the worst thing that I don't know my score before I jump. Lots of people having stops at the first fence. I just went down to watch some, so that's definitely something to be aware of, because that's kind of unheard of for BE, so maybe they're just seeing something I don't know, but yes, time to show jump.
Time to rock and roll. I've been with these since I was 9.
Gosh. That's nice.
I think it's attacking it a bit more, Flo.
Yeah. Should we go around?
Now jumping number 206, this is Admiral Star, written by Flo Carter. Clear round.
Not the best riding on my behalf, but he was good to help me out, and I felt the round got a bit better as it went on, other than that last fence, which was a whim and a prayer, but yeah, at least it's done.
Got the job done, yeah.
Little pre-cross country chat. I've just realised I'm in the wrong hat, so I'm not going to go cross country in this, but dressage score is in. It's 38, so it's worse than last week. However, I'm going to try and hide my disappointment because it is the joint third best score in my section. So the dressage judges like crazy high. So there's 127, a 34, and then two of us on 38, and then there's quite a few in the 40s. So I can't be too disappointed. Like, obviously the number is not the number that you necessarily want to see, or the number that you maybe want to see on your record, but when you put it into context, that's actually still better than like the right side of the halfway line. If you drew the halfway line, we're above that in scores, so I guess I can't really complain. Show jumping, I didn't feel like I rode very well, so I really need to give myself a kick up the backside before cross country, but we went clear, which is really good, which has put us in third or fourth going into cross country, so that's quite exciting. Let's see what happens.
Love you from the first time you called me late.
I just turned around again.
Oh, he's doing his
Always on my mind, always in my brain. Yeah. With you, the summer came and went in a day, and I've been
seen this
craving you
cross country
since the
start.
first time that I sat by your side. And I've been on my knees, thinking time is gonna fix me inside. No, nothing's gonna make me
Thompson Stern Parcel Desk at 2, Roxanne Carter. Through Bill Keir's Water Complex at 8 and 9, Jessica across the Sable. Nice over the viaduct wall at 3, Roxanne Carter.
see you near when you're miles away. Yeah. You can make it shine when the whole world rains. Always on my mind, always in my brain. With you the days are long and the nights are late, and I've been craving you since the first time that I sat by your side. Ooh, and I've been on my knees thinking time is gonna fix me inside. Oh, no, nothing's gonna make me forget, and I don't think I want to forget anyway. Yeah, yeah. No, nothing's gonna make me forget.
We finished cross country, and I have no idea what footage I've got or what you've seen yet, but it wasn't particularly plain sailing, so I won't update you now, but I thought I would just kind of show you that I'm still here, pick up the vlogging camera, and we'll talk about the drama in a bit, but hopefully there's placing on the cards. We're gonna go find out. Okay. I have waited a few days to round up this vlog to see if any footage of a certain incident rolled in, but it hasn't. So let's just recap. Stars dressage, I was, you know, pretty pleased with it. 38's a disappointing mark, but the whole section was harsh, so I can live with it. The main thing was the test felt so much better than it did at Aston, and I sacrificed some accuracy marks to kind of keep the peace, so it is what it is. Show jumping, he helped me out. Don't know how I managed to mess up a 90 that badly, but I did, so grateful to him for jumping a nice clear. And cross country, don't think we've really chatted much since the cross country. Little bit of an incident. So I was called over to the start box and they said you've got a minute to go, and Star was walking around super calmly just like he did at Aston, very happy. We're about to go. And then I get outside the start box and she says, you've got 30 seconds. And I think, perfect, that's time for one more circle of the exact same size. And as she says 30 seconds, Star takes off across the field towards the finish, sort of like sideways cantering. I don't know what happened. And he's gone. So I'm like, oh, so I trot back over to the start box and get there as she's saying 10 seconds. So I think, fine, 10 seconds. Stop him, hoping that we could just walk into the start box. Perhaps that was my biggest mistake. And that's when the rearing starts. And he rears and he rears and he rears and he rears. And then she says, 3, 2, 1, go. And he's still rearing and spinning around. I mean, they weren't like the biggest rears in the world, but they were a little unsettling. I had one stirrup because the first one took me totally by surprise. And then 3, 2, 1, go was 5 seconds ago and 10 seconds ago, and he's still rearing. And I think probably somewhere between about 15 and 20 seconds after she told me I could start, he actually left the start box. Because I'd had one stirrup, I wasn't about to take one hand off of the reins to start my stopwatch on my wrist. So the stopwatch didn't get started, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, of course, the one time I'm in a super competitive position and I don't know what I'm doing. So I knew I had to move some, 100 novice pace because we'd wasted 15 seconds. So I didn't have a watch and I just rode what I thought was a little faster than you would normally ride a 90 because we'd lost some time. And it paid off. That caused such carnage. I walked it and I didn't think it was a particularly tough track, if I'm being totally honest, but it had less than a 50% clear rate. Star went clear and he went 10 seconds inside the time. So some irony that the time I haven't had my watch has been my best, most competitive cross-country round in terms of timing this season. Something to work on. But yeah, that was a bit bizarre. I think some nice calming walking in and out of start box practice needed at some point, because that wasn't ideal really. But really happy with that. Oh, we finished third. That's my highest ever BE placing, and it was just a great day. It was so nice to have Mum and Dan both there. The atmosphere was good, the vibes were good. And Star is loving it. He's back out and better than ever. So I'm very, very grateful. And I think that's all I've got to say. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, all that fun stuff. He's had an intense 10 days, so you won't see any Star on this channel for a little bit. He's gonna have a chilled 2 weeks and then pick back up and do some sort of training week, and then hopefully run again mid-September, which I think is, you know, perfect. But a good start, and so great to have him back out eventing, and hopefully we'll step up to 100 soon. Anyway, see you soon. Bye.